Hi everyone. Um, so here to talk to you about my YouTube channel and all of the things in 1 week that I have figured out that I've done wrong. Um, there are a lot of these types of videos out there, and I encourage you to really read them or really watch them. Learn from other people's mistakes so that you don't go down the same path that I did, which was, oh yeah, I'm going to create this YouTube channel and I'm just going to jump in. And then you get there and you realize that you weren't really ready. So last week I'd uploaded a couple of videos. One was a welcome video and one was like a help me, my kid is potty training and he's doing terribly because we hit a regression. And then after that I started realizing I'm not getting views, I'm not getting subscribers. So I started doing research. So tip number 1, do your research before you start. I did a tiny bit of research before I started, so let me just, give myself a little bit of props for that. But for the most part, I didn't really do a deep dive into the research that you really need to launch a YouTube channel. So I'm coming to you today to explain to you the top 9 or 10 items that I overlooked, and it's totally my own fault. And launching this YouTube channel just might take a little bit longer than I had anticipated. So one of the first things that I really probably should have done is I should have done a little bit more research in terms of curating my content. So what that means is you actually utilize YouTube as a tool to figure out what other people have done that fit the niche that you're going for. So if you're going for home renovations, you would go onto YouTube, you would look up home renovations in the search bar. You can filter everything by views. So you hit the filter button, then you can filter by views. And you can go through all of the comments underneath the video that is there, and you can see what people have picked apart in the video, what they want to see, what they don't want to see, what they think you did wrong. And what you can do is you can learn from that video, and you can incorporate all of that information into your videos. So if I'm watching a home renovation show and they're just going crazy and they're not really explaining anything, and some of the comments are like, well, why did you do this? What did you do that for? What type of thing are you using? In the video that I would make, I could go on and I could explain like, hey, I'm using this wrench and I'm doing this for this reason. Home renovation is really a terrible topic for me because I really don't know what I'm talking about, and it's obviously not our niche. So one of the other things that are clearly, it's abundantly clear that you need is a good camera. I'm using my cell phone and it's about 3 years old. I bought a video camera just because it was an Amazon deal and I got it for like super cheap, and with the idea that I'm going to start videotaping my kids so that they have videos to go back and watch whenever they're older. Because one of the things that I miss that I never got when I was a kid were home videos. We have some floating around, but I think they're with my cousin and they're not mine, and I don't get to go back and look at them. And I have one home video, and it's not even a video that I want to go back and watch because it was from a time when I was about like 8 years old, and my brother and I went to go visit my father for about a week, and he videotaped our visit, which was, it was nice. Do I want to go back and relive that? No, I don't. My biological father and I don't have a very good relationship, and I'm okay with that. He left the family and didn't really look back. So in my mind, I'm in my 30s. I'm not looking back on that either. So anyway, that was the whole reason why I bought a video camera. What I didn't do was I didn't research the type of camera that you should use to create these videos so that you get the clearest content. So I'm relying heavily on my cell phone here, and hopefully one day I will be able to get the the money to be able to buy a better camera so you guys can get better videos from us. But in the meantime, we're gonna start saving our money to get us there. And I should preface, one of the other things that you should probably do if you're gonna do what I did, excuse me, to create like a family channel. So you're gonna vlog about your family. You should probably make sure that your spouse or significant other is on board with that. Yes, my spouse is on board. He is fine with it. However, I just kind of like dropped it on him in a text message, and I said, I created a YouTube channel, sent him my link, and I said, buckle up, we're gonna start making vlogs. Might not have been the best approach, but after we sat down and we talked about it, he understood why I was doing it. And like we have some family things going on, and this is just a good escape for us to get content out there, to figure out things to do with our family, and just have a good time and get our mind off of all the other stuff that could be potentially coming down the pike at us. So get your spouse on board. The other thing is you should probably have like a backlog of videos ready to upload. So I'm sure you've all heard about this YouTube algorithm. And what it does is it tries to figure out your algorithm based on the time of day and how often and how many videos you're uploading. And I'm sure I'm missing a ton of information that this algorithm actually does. But if you're not constantly uploading content whenever you initially start, it kind of really can't figure out your algorithm, and it takes a while. So it's not putting you on these recommended pages, and it's not getting you out there. And I haven't done that. I literally uploaded 2 videos in the same day, and I haven't uploaded another one since. Why? Because I learned a lesson, a very hard lesson, where I learned that I was ill-prepared. One of the other things that you need is a laptop or some kind of, PC, Mac, I don't care what it is, doesn't matter. But you need that because a lot of the stuff that you're going to do on YouTube needs the actual keyboard, the computer. It's not compatible, or your phone just doesn't give you all of the options that you need for it. So it's really best to work on a computer to do everything you're going to do for YouTube, which we have a laptop. What we misplaced of the laptop is the laptop charger. So another thing that you should make sure you have is a charger for said laptop, a charger for said computer, a charger for said phone, camera, whatever it is that you're using. Make sure you have the proper ability to charge your items. Otherwise, it's just a phone and you're doing single take videos like this one here. One of the other things that I learned, and I haven't started this because, again, I don't have a charger for my laptop, but video editing software. I have no idea how to use it. I don't know what the learning curve is on it. I've never actually edited a video before, so I get to try to figure that out with the few, maybe like 1, 2, 3 videos that we have from this past weekend. I get to figure out how to edit those. I also need to start watching some videos on how to make a YouTube thumbnail, because let me just tell you, the pictures that YouTube picks randomly from your videos may not be the best most flattering. You don't get the bells and whistles, you don't have like words popping up and all the effects. You don't get any of that. It's literally just a screenshot from your video of you making like the weirdest looking faces in the world. Case in point, go back and look at my other 2 videos that I uploaded. They're super fun, and I'm a chubbier girl, and I've got this wonderful chin going on, and YouTube picked up a video where I'm like, and put that as the thumbnail. So yeah, learn how to make thumbnails. Another thing, lighting. My house is a very, very old house. It was built in the 1940s. It was a fixer-upper, and let me just tell you that we are not the most handy people. So we're slowly getting around to saving up our money to be able to upgrade one thing every year. That's our goal, is to upgrade one thing. And unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that we've upgraded has not been internally. We did a bathroom only because I refused to bathe a child in a bathroom that had the sliding doors because I didn't want to lean over the track. And that was when I was pregnant, so my husband gave me what I wanted. But we blew our savings on it. We literally blew our savings on that bathroom. The next thing we did was windows. Oh, nope, I take that back. The next thing we did was exterior doors. We got a new front door and a new kitchen door because the doors that were on there were terrible. Literally our front door, I don't even know what they did to it, but they had like these rubber things that like stuck to the door, and they were like stickers. I don't even know, but they didn't match. They were all different colors. And if you really want to see the before pictures of my home, I'm happy to show you. Anyway, then the next thing we did was windows, because we had some really old windows in this house and none of them were the same manufacturer. So we decided to just get all new windows, make sure that they were efficient and sealed and installed appropriately. And so far so good. We've had them for 2 years. I don't really remember when we got them. Then we got interior doors. The family that lived here before us had a number of children. They were not very good with taking care of the house, so we had to do that. We had holes in our doors, and we have broken plaster everywhere in this house because of them. But anyway, and then the next thing we did was the roof. We'd had some wicked storms blow through, and we lost a couple of our shingles, and my husband really started thinking that we needed a new roof. So we just did that. So back to my point, we don't have the best lighting in my house. I'm actually sitting right next to a window in my kids' playroom, which is just a spare bedroom that we just threw all their toys in so that they aren't taking over our living room, even though there are toys all over our living room. But I tried to buy like a ring light, right? I don't know how to use it, and I wear glasses, so you just see the ring in my glasses. So make sure you are prepared to have the proper lighting for your videos. The other thing is probably a microphone. Right now I'm just really depending on the microphone on my camera phone, or on my smartphone, I mean. I bought an external microphone for use on the video camera, but I'm not convinced that it works. And I bought the wrong SD card for the video camera too. Fun times. So I can't even pop it out and put it into something to get it uploaded onto a laptop whenever I get a charger for a laptop. So yeah, make sure you have the right equipment. So the right SD cards for your cameras, a microphone that works and you've tried it and you can vouch for it. And finally, time. You have to have time to edit your videos and think of topics to talk about. The last thing you want to do is get on this video and go, kind of have to script it out. I literally have a notebook right in front of me. You have to remember what it is that you're talking about, what you want to talk about, so that your audience knows what the heck you're doing. And you want to have a place in your house to do it. Now, again, I'm sitting in my kids' playroom because my mother, my wonderful mother, graciously watches my children during the day. I am working from home full time because of the pandemic. My husband is a mail carrier, so he is out delivering mail right now. So I'm solo. So legitimately, if I want to make a solo video, the only time I have to do it is during the day, during my lunch break. So I have to be prepared to do it, to be able to read the script, be able to hit the topics that I want to talk about, be able to find a place that has adequate lighting, all that fun stuff. You just, a lot goes into it, and I'm almost at 15 minutes into this video, and I've only touched on maybe like 10 things that you need, and I can tell you right now, I guarantee I'm gonna learn over the next probably 2 weeks that there's a lot more that I need to learn. So even though I have screwed up and I have jumped in and I've put all of my eggs in one basket, I'm gonna keep going. I'm going to keep making these videos, and I'm going to eventually figure out how to use my video editing software. And I'm going to get the videos of my family uploaded after I edit them. And you'll actually soon be able to get an inkling of what our crazy jammin' life is. And it's legitimately crazy. Two little boys bouncing off the walls. I mean, it's the best thing in the world, but it's crazy. So I really hope that you'll subscribe to this channel and you'll wait anxiously for these updates, and who knows how often they're gonna come. I have yet to figure out a schedule. Something else to add. How often are you gonna actually film and upload and do what you need to do to get your channel off the ground? You know, there's just so much that has to go into this, and I was very ill prepared. And for that, I say I'm sorry. But I also say thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for leaving me comments. Thank you for wanting to come along on this journey and this adventure that is our life with two young boys, with two working full-time parents. You know, it's a lot. And I'm so grateful that you want to be a part of it, and I hope that you'll stick around and you'll hit that subscribe button and you'll leave us some comments, and I look forward to making another video for you guys soon. All right, bye.